All right, what do we got? December 1st, up here in the Arrowhead region of Minnesota. Doesn't look like anybody's chance of going out on the ice yet. I don't blame them. I'm gonna see, just do a little poke and see what the heck we got here. A lot of water. So this is Lake Vermillion. You can see we already got a pressure ridge coming up here at the access. This is the Hoodoo Point access. So I don't think there's much ice at all. It hasn't really been that awfully cold. Yesterday it was in the teens, but I don't think we're gonna have a whole lot of ice. I just don't want to get wet. Oh yeah, see, he's popping out. So I didn't bring a tape. What I want to know is roughly, I ain't got that much, 2.5 to 3 inches. Ooh, yeah, jeez, I might get wet. Gotta be safe. There ain't much ice. Ain't much ice. Same. 2.5 to 3 inches or so. I mean, which is, if I can hit it a couple times with the chisel, I'm all right. It's gonna pop. It's gonna crack. I know it's gonna get thinner as I go out, but chiseling in front of myself, not where I'm standing. So just checking that. Yeah, just chiseling out in front of myself. I got about 2.5 to 3 inches, which I know there's guys that'll fish that, and I only got about 3 feet of water here. Yeah, close to 3 inches. Some guys will be all right on that. Push the limits a little. You gotta know where you're at. You gotta spud everything. So early ice, safety's key. There's not a lot of people that fish over here, so at least that I see in the wintertime. Let's get a bunch of cracks there, so let's just see how deep she actually is. Oh yeah, we're still the same. Still got that 2.5 to 3. But again, I'm in a shallow bay, isolated from the wind. We're gonna zip up to the McKinley access and see what that looks like. This, if you guys can see, this is all froze over out here, all the way to that shoreline over there, that island. So she's popping. She's a popping. That's okay. It's just making room, expanding. It's gonna be, hopefully we don't get a bunch of snow. There's not, like, I got like a 1/4 inch of snow out here dusting this thing. We don't want much snow, and it doesn't make ice very well. It's supposed to be cold this week, so a couple days are going to be below 0 at night. That's going to pack some ice on for us, and that's degrees Fahrenheit, not Celsius. So it's going to be nice and chilly, good for making ice. It's only supposed to get up into the mid-teens during the day, as long as the wind doesn't get crazy. we should put a few ice inches on this week. Then we can get out safely and do the things we want to do. So be a good time. But yeah, so as I'm what am I don't know, 80 yards from shoreline there, I think I'm there about 80 yards. Come on. Yep. So the truck's right up there, about 80 yards from the access. So, check this. If it was just me, I'd come out with the little sled. I know some guys don't like bringing shelters out, but I mean, the way the sleds and everything are right now, with the shacks on them, the flip over style, they're not that heavy. You come out, I mean, you're adding just, what, maybe 50 pounds, 60 pounds to your deal, but that footprint's so big, it's putting less weight on the ice per inch than your feet in your sled, so it's actually a little bit safer. Big thing is heating up. So this is good clear ice. This isn't all chewed up. It's good black, clear, not slushy, not broken up. So what happened last year is we got to this point with ice, and then it rained and rained and rained. So we actually lost inches, and then it created a pile of bad spots on the ice. So this year, it seems like we're gonna be, so far, if the snow holds off, we'll have some nice ice. So we're just gonna pop in here to see if we're still good. It feels like it. Looks, it almost seems like we're getting more ice. So let's check this out quick. About 3 inches. 3 inches ice. So now I'm about 100 yards out from the access. So we're gonna head back. This is just ice checking. I'm gonna stay on the same track. I'm gonna keep poking because you never know. And then yeah, I'm gonna go up and check the McKinley access, see how that is. But yeah, this is good, clear, strong, solid ice. So I'd walk out here. Okay, here we are at the McKinley Park access. It's windy over here. Didn't feel any breeze at the Hoodoo Point access. So this, I know, is not froze over all the way out there. There's been a few people walking down to the ice edge here. They didn't go out very far. Just, there's a chunk of ice pushed up there. Got a cigarette butt for those of you that need that. Oh boy, that's right down to the rocks. So this is as far as anybody's made it. A whopping, oh crap, 11 feet maybe, pushing it, 10 feet, 9 feet off the shoreline. So, and it's about I don't know, 2.5 feet of water, and there is not much ice. Let's see, it's just all busted up ice. So yeah, there's nothing there. There's just nothing there. So I don't know if you guys can see that very well. But all along here, you can see the wind blew all this in, and it's all busted up. ice. Now past that, so for maybe 15 yards from where I'm standing is good. So let's step off of this and let's go around this way. So again, this is the McKinley Campground Park access on Lake Vermillion. So we got some critter tracks around here. Could have been somebody's dog they let out. It sounds like the dock's gonna collapse on me here. Looked kind of small though. But over here, it looked like it was a lot nicer. Get away from that broken ice. So, I mean, I wouldn't be coming over, dragging all my stuff over this way just to find this ice when a guy could go out at the Hoodoo Point access and know that it's much safer. But I don't know if you can see right there. Right there that's open water. So I can see the bottom right there. It just broke through right there. So it's only a couple inches of water. So that's no good. That's no good. But I'm right on the shoreline now, so I'm not worried about getting wet. I do have my knee boots on, so that seems a little bit better. We're getting out of that busted ice here. It's still not cool, but we like to fish, so we take chances. Educated guesses. Yeah, see, we're not much ice, just over an inch. Let's try again, because I'm still in this nasty spot here. Yeah, we're only at like an inch of ice. So people will say, well, if you can't go through with one stab or two stabs, or you know, it's safe for them. Well, that might be safe and they feel okay on that, but I'm also a chubby little son of a gun, so you know, pushing 250 pounds in my birthday suit. So I start putting, you know, 4 pounds of boots on, 5 pounds of boots on. I carry a 6-pound piece of metal. Well, there's a little bit more. I got about 2.5 inches getting off of this shitty broken ice. It's just that busted up stuff at the access. It just was moving around too much. Air pockets, just not doing what it needed to be doing. So it's not, I mean, and this is, if I go in, I'm gonna get wet. I am gonna get wet, because it is, yeah, it's deeper than my chisel. I don't have chest waders on, so about 2 inches ice. All right, so we'll back off of that. That's, you know, that's getting out to the nicer stuff. Well, actually, let me go, let's see here. Let's see if I make it out, if I can get another 15 feet. Ooh, I don't know, that was, no, I don't think, it looks like it's getting thinner. So anyways, the ice gets even better, you know, less broken chunks out, another 15 feet, but we're not gonna mess with that. We're not wet yet, let's keep it that way. So as soon as people start seeing, I really hope people don't follow my tracks out here and think that it's safe, because it's not. Sometimes people just think, well, somebody else walked on there, it's safe. No, it's not. You need to do your own due diligence to keep your own self safe. So, because I would like to get way over there if I can. So there's an island right out there. Caught some nice fish out there last year, early ice and Christmas time. We only had about 4.5, 5 inches with all that rain, and it was raining on Christmas, and I did good out there. Got my biggest one out here, which was, it was only the second time I've ever fished the lake. So last year was the first year I've ever fished this place, and my second time out, 24 feet of water out there on a break of the mud flat. I ended up getting got a 27 incher, and I caught 6 other walleyes and missed a few that day, all around that 16 to 18 inches. So that was a good day. Christmas was good to me last year. But with this cold temps, I'm sure there'll be people out here next weekend. We'll get some ice on, and it'd be good to go. But this is a big lake, really big lake, so there's lots of time that's needed for this to freeze over. I know right now that West Wind Resort on Red Lake has posted that they staked a trail out yesterday to 8 feet of water. They didn't say if the lake was froze over all the way yet or not. I'm assuming it's not. Red Lake does take some time to freeze over, but it does get some decent fishable ice before that time. Foot travel is the only thing they're going to allow Monday the 2nd if conditions continued to stay favorable today. Now, I didn't see an update posted today, but at sunup tomorrow, if you guys want to rip out there, that's sunup December 2nd, 2024, they might be letting people walk out there. So give them a call. They got a trail marked out there, 6 to 8 inches ice to 8 feet of water. But be smart. Every year there's accidents up there, every single year. Pay attention to what's going on around you, especially if the wind switches. If you're told by the resort owners to get off the lake, get off the lake. You don't want to be the one out there getting hurt, wet, possibly loss of some of your time on this earth. So no fish is worth it. Be safe, call ahead. That's West Wind Resort on Red Lake, northern Minnesota, and have fun. All right, we're gonna go see about another lake on the way home.